In this video, I'm going to show you how to copy, cut, paste, and move objects. So I'm going to be working with this image that I've drawn before. It's a grass. And what I'm going to do is show you a few ways of copying this. But first, let me show you the basics of how to move it. So the easiest way is to press the little button there. And then you have the ability to slide your image around. Or you can make it smaller and bigger. Or you can twist it around, so you can rotate it like this. And as you can see, it's a little jagged because I've got my snapping tool on. So if I switch my snapping tool off, so that's magnetics and snapping off, then you can move your object around a little more freely without it jaggering around on the page. So that's, you press that icon there and that'll enable you to move it on the page. But what you really want to know is how to, I'll just switch the snapping and magnetics on, is how to copy it. So one of the easiest ways that you can copy something is just by duplicating the layer. So I've duplicated the layer. I've now got the same image on two different layers, and I'll select the second one and I'll move it around. So you can see that I can do that, and with the aid of these tools, I can flip it and maybe turn it a little bit and rotate it, hopefully. Doesn't want to rotate for me. Let's switch those off. Rotate it a bit so that it looks more kind of natural. And that's quite a nice way of doing it. I'll just get rid of that second layer now and just work on the first one again. The other way to copy something is to take 3 fingers and you drag your fingers down the canvas, and you'll get this little toolbar which says cut, copy, copy all, duplicate, cut and paste, paste. So what we'll do is we'll duplicate it and it immediately inserts it onto a second layer as we did in the first case. So there's a fairly easy way, and I'll just delete that one for the moment, of copying things. The other way that you can copy is to use this tool here, which is under actions, and you can copy or copy the canvas, and then you add a layer and you paste it. So that'll give you the same effect, but you'll see here that it's added the whole layer, including the background, which I didn't really want. So I'm just going to delete that. So staying with this one, what I'm going to show you now is how to cut around an inserted image. So I'm going to insert this image, which is of some more grass, and I'm just going to move my original image a little bit away from that. Just move it away from that so you can see the second inserted image. So this is quite nice. It's 2 grasses and they are both on the same layer. So what I can do is I can move them together. But what I really want to do is I want to leave this one here and move that one. So how best to do that? Well, I'm going to use this little stringy technique. So I got that by tapping this little button, it's the lasso button, and then I'm going to tap that one, and now I can actually move that object independently of the other one. So even though they're both on the same layer, I can now move it as I want to. And I think I'm just going to put it here so that it's a nice... And let's see, why don't I move this little one as well? And I can do the same with that. And I could equally delete that if I wanted to, but I don't actually quite like it here. So I'm just going to move that one a little bit as well. Put it closer to the original. And there we go. Now, if I wanted to blend and merge all of those, I could combine them into one layer and then select it, and I have one layer that I can move around. Make it a bit bigger, make it a bit smaller, put it in the middle, and there it is. That's kind of my fallen grasses artwork. I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I hope that gives you a little bit of a better understanding of cutting, copying, and duplicating. Thanks for watching.